Legislator Blankley, can you hear us?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Testing.
Oh, if you're talking, we cannot hear you.
Okay. I'm showing that
not-
my audio is picking it up.
We got to figure out Albert's sound first.
Test. 1, 2. Can you hear me now? I'm lighting up, so you should be able to hear me.
Dave, would we be able to hear him if the master mute's on? Oh. I'm lighting up and registering.
Test. 1, 2. You should be able to hear this while I'm green. Test. Can you hear me? Test.
Legislator Blankley, we still can't hear you.
Test.
Ah, there we go.
Test.
We can hear you now.
Great.
Okay. The November 25th, 2024 meeting of the Intergovernmental Relations Committee will now come to order. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Miss Bartholomew McCoy. Miss Bartholomew McCoy is present. Mr. Blankley.
Here.
Mr. Blankley is present. Mr. Johns. Mr. Johns is present. Mr. Long.
Here.
Mr. Long is present. Miss McIntyre. Miss McIntyre is present.
Is there anyone signed up for the public forum?
No, there's not.
The next item on the agenda is the approval of minutes. You have the October 21st, 2024 minutes of the Intergovernmental Relations Committee before you. They will stand approved unless the clerk is notified of any changes by the end of the day. The next item on the agenda is new business. Madam Clerk.
Referral 24-0375. Authorize an intermunicipal agreement with the town of Parma for the establishment and operation of an off-leash dog park.
Second.
Moved by Legislator Bartholomew McCoy, seconded by Legislator Blankley. Are there any questions or comments? Legislator McIntyre. Through the chair.
Mr. Chairman, the dog park is currently ready for operation pending this legislative body's action on the intermunicipal agreement. Town of Parma has completed the install of all of the necessary parts and smarts for this project.
Wonderful. And through the chair, what portion of the fee will be returned to the town?
Mr. Chairman, the $24 fee is split, $12 to the county, $12 to the town, less the cost of the internet services for the wireless access point.
And through the chair, how do you enroll for membership at the park, and how long does the process take?
Mr. Chairman, the registration process can be done online or at the parks office at 171 Reservoir Road.
And through the chair, I think I understood that the cost is going to be $24. Is that what it's going to cost for the residents to enroll?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. I yield.
Any other questions or comments? Hearing none, all those in favor please signify by saying aye.
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 Anybody opposed? Item carries. Next item, please.
Referral 24-0379. Authorize intermunicipal agreements with municipalities for Rochester Monroe County Youth Bureau programs in 2025.
Second.
Motion by Legislator Bartholomew McCoy, seconded by Legislator Blankley. Are any questions or comments? Legislator Johns.
Will this money come as one lump sum or over a period of the agreement?
Yes, through the chair, can you repeat the question, please?
Yes, how long will it take for the municipalities to agree to receive the funds? Will it be one lump sum or over the course of the agreement?
Municipalities can either receive it in one lump sum or they can receive it throughout the agreement.
Okay, so they have the option.
They do.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions or comments? Seeing none, all those in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Item carries. Next item, please.
Referral 24-0383. Authorize intermunicipal agreements with Orleans County, Genesee County, and various other counties for services provided by the Monroe County Department of Public Health's Sexual Health Clinic.
Second.
Moved by legislator Bartholomew McCoy, seconded by legislator Blankley. Any questions or comments? Legislator McIntyre.
Through the chair to the administration, what was the basis in determining the cost of $22,000 for each county?
Through the chair, we overestimated the cost. We will only bill for those patients that actually get seen. We mimicked the contract that we already have for the tuberculosis control program.
And through the chair, since this is the first year providing this service to other counties, what factors were included in making this necessary?
Through the chair, there are a number of people who live in Genesee and Orleans County who work in Monroe County, and they already show up at our clinic sometimes for service, and when they have insurance, we're able to bill. When they don't have insurance, it's a problem because we're only supposed to serve Monroe County residents. And so this is a request coming from those other counties that we would be able to see their residents, even if they don't have insurance, and bill them directly, and they'll pay us.
And through the chair, are we going to evaluate the data after this year if we foresee this being renewed every year in the foreseeable future to make sure it's effective?
Through the chair, yes, we will evaluate.
Thank you so much. I yield.
Any other questions or comments? Seeing none, all those in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Item carries. Next item, please.
Referral 24-0384. Authorize intermunicipal agreements with Orleans County, Genesee County, and various other counties for services provided by the Monroe County Department of Public Health's Tuberculosis Control Program.
Second.
Moved by legislator Bartholomew McCoy, seconded by legislator Blankley. Are there any questions or comments? Legislator Johns.
A repeat of the previous question, but will the 22,000 determination for the 22,000 the same as the previous county?
Through the chair, this amount was determined by our past few years' experience, and again, accounts for what we expect to need to recover in terms of our own costs, and also allows for a cushion in case they have an outbreak, which would cost us more. And so if there is an outbreak in one of those counties and we intercede for them, then we will bill the larger amount. If not, there's a flat fee that we're billing that covers all of our costs.
Any other questions or comments? Legislator McIntyre.
Through the chair, I actually had a chance to sort of get to know the team that does this testing, and I just want to say how wonderful and kind and professional they were when I had to interact with them. So I just wanted to put that out there because I think not a lot of people are probably thanking them for this service that they do for the county, and we really appreciate it.
Any other questions or comments? Seeing none, all those in favor, please indicate by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion carries. Next item, please.
Referral 24-0392. Authorize an intermunicipal agreement with the Town of Perrington for the Turk Hill Road Sidewalk Extension Project, partially funded through Monroe County, appropriate committed fund balance, and authorize an interfund transfer.
Second.
Did he second it?
Second.
Blankley, did you second that?
I did.
Did. Okay. Moved by legislator Bartholomew McCoy, seconded by legislator Blankley. Are there any questions or comments? Legislator Johns.
After this money is appropriated, how much is left, and will it be replenished again in '25?
Through the chair, approximately 5.9 million will be remaining, and we do not anticipate right now that will be replenished.
Thank you very much.
Any other questions or comments? Seeing none, all those in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Item carries. Next item, please.
Referral 24-0396, authorize intermunicipal agreements with Seneca County and Wayne County for the detention of Seneca County and Wayne County incarcerated individuals in the Monroe County Jail.
Second.
Moved by legislator Bartholomew McCoy, seconded by legislator Blankley. Are there any questions or comments? Legislator McIntyre.
Through the chair to the administration, what is the current staffing situation at the Monroe County Jail? And do we have the capacity to take in these incarcerated individuals effectively?
Through the chair, the staffing situation at the Monroe County Jail, we're roughly down 59 employees. And we do have the capacity to handle the current situation.
So I didn't hear, we're down?
59.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Any other questions or comments? Seeing none, all those in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
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 Anyone opposed? Motion carries. Next item, please.
Referral 24-0403, authorize intermunicipal agreements with other counties for forensic laboratory services provided by the Monroe County Crime Laboratory. Did not hear it.
Mute. Oh, moved by legislator Bartholomew McCoy, second by legislator McIntyre. Are there any questions or comments? Legislator Johns.
Chair, what is the current backlog at the crime laboratory?
Through the chair, John Clark from the Crime Lab. Currently, our cases in the queue, I'll give you the cases per section. In the drug section, there are 2,900 cases. In the firearm section, there are 2,200. In the trace evidence section, there are 40. In the fire debris or arson cases, there are 5. And in DNA, there are 83.
Thank you.
Legislator McIntyre.
Through the administration, just to clarify, was that 40 cases or 40,000? And 5 cases or 5,000?
Through the chair, in trace evidence, there are 40 cases, 40, and in fire debris, there are 5.
Thank you.
Any other questions or comments? Seeing none, all those in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
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 Opposed? Item carries. Last item, please.
Referral 24-0413, amend Resolution 144 of 2011 as amended Resolution 313 of 2020, Resolution 427 of 2021, Resolution 283 of 2022, and Resolution 394 of 2023 to provide funding to the Lilac Festival, Inc., and to extend the term of the agreement to produce the Lilac Festival in Highland Park, and authorize an intermunicipal agreement with the City of Rochester.
Second.
Moved by legislator Bartholomew McCoy, second by legislator Blankley. Are there any questions or comments? Legislator McIntyre.
Why was this submitted as an MOI?
Through the chair, the Lilac Festival, Inc. was going through a procurement process and going through responses to a request for proposals. And It only came based on the timing appropriate for an MOI.
Thank you. And through the chair to the administration, have we found a promoter for 2025? And do we have an idea or list of who could be future long-term promoters so that the county will not have to provide this funding in the future?
Through the chair, yes. The Lilac Festival, Inc. did produce a request for proposals, received requests for proposals for a long-term promoter, and has identified one of the two co-promoters from last year's festival as the long-term producer. That producer will have a contract that is reflected here in this resolution. It would be a 5-year contract with up to 2 3-year renewals.
Thank you. I yield.
Any other questions or comments? Seeing none, all those in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
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 Anyone opposed? Item carries. Are there any other matters to come before this committee? There being no other matters, the November 25th, 2024 meeting of the Intergovernmental Relations Committee stands adjourned. The next meeting of the Intergovernmental Relations Committee will be held on Monday, December 16th, 2024 at 5:30 p.m.